Hello and welcome to today's episode of SOS Creativity TV and FM. On today's episode, we're going to be covering how to tell your brand story to helping you grow. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join the notification squad, like this video, and let's jump straight into it. So as I mentioned, we're going to be looking at how to tell your brand story. But before we get into 3 points, why exactly is storytelling important? Well, storytelling helps you resonate with more audience as a brand. So when you're able to tell the story of your brand, why you do what you do, why you exist as a company, it makes it easier to communicate your purpose. It makes it easier to communicate your goals, your objectives, which in turn help you find more clients. So as I said, we're going to cover 3 points to helping you tell your brand story in order for you to grow. The first point goes without saying. You need to know exactly what your brand story is. So what do I mean by that? That means you need to understand why you exist as a company. You need to understand the value that you're here to provide. You need to understand the impact you're trying to make in the marketplace, your visions, your missions, your core value. By understanding what those are, by doing that internal work of realizing and figuring out that this is what we're here to do, before doing that, it's impossible to tell a story if you don't know what the story is. But when you do that exercise and you can cement what exactly those questions or the answer to those questions are, you're able to formulate the story for your company. So now that you know the story, how exactly do you communicate that? Well, which leads me to the second point, which is through content. So you can communicate that story through blog posts that you write for your website, through content that you create on social media, for example, through videos. Videos is quite a great way to communicate your brand story. You can communicate that over a multitude of mediums. People love listening to stories because when you tell a great story, people can relate to you. People they can understand your purpose and your objectives as a company, which makes it easier for you to then gain more customers and in turn helping you grow. So storytelling is a great art and you can get really good at it by introducing snippets into your brand story through the different content that you create. And lastly, you need to be able to communicate your story by keeping it simple. What exactly does that mean? So let me give you an example. Imagine you're at a networking event and you've got someone's attention. If you keep going on and on and on and on and on and on, they're gonna lose interest very quickly. But by keeping your story brief, keeping it short and simple, straight to the point, to communicate your value proposition, you're able to tell your brand story. That person you're communicating with gets a much better picture of the value you add to the marketplace, and if there's a synergy there, it's easier for them to take the next steps before turning into a paying customer potentially. So that's how 3 points we've looked at you can utilize to communicate your brand story in order to help you grow. I would love to hear your thoughts and comments in the comment section. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video and do me a favor by sharing it with a fellow business owner that you know. Leave your comments in the comment section and I will get back to you. My name is Steven from SOS Creativity. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and join the notification squad so the next week when we release another value-driven video, you're one of the very first people to know. Have a fantastic week and I'll see you next time.